Oh, come on, stream key's wrong. Oh, no, it didn't. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the stream. I'm just loading into promods at the moment, so please bear with me. And I'm on promods 2. I have my own trailer on today. I just need to alter something in the game settings that I've forgotten to do before. Audio as well. So good. So oh, right. I'll just need to go attend to something now, so that opens the job market up. I'm in Oslo. I'm on promods 2 on Tucker's MP if anybody would like to join me. If anybody's around. A very quiet server, there's not many people on. Yeah, they're on. I'm making my way down to the spanner. That's a good start. Already damaging a brand new trailer I've just purchased before I started the stream. See if this opens the job market up. Just do this and then go back into the job market. If there isn't a lot to switch trailers over. Right. So well, down to Hungary. We've got across to Russia. Up more of Sweden. I haven't been. No, I haven't been up to Sweden yet, so I'll take that job. Up to Uma with some pets, I think.
Let's go.
And the pickup's just a little bit down the road here, so I've got too far to go to pick it up.
Turn left. Get ready.
I'm driving the Scania Next Generation S. I have
Turn left.
a 520 horsepower V8 engine in it.
It was a nice ride.
And on a 4x2, and I've got an insulated trailer on. The reason why I put my own trailer on is because there's more jobs available with your own trailer than without, so no price. Or I can go all the way down to the Middle East, which actually I think will be better. So we'll take the chicken down to Port Said, which is in Egypt, so going all the way down Sweden, across ferry there, and all the way travelling down to Greece to Thessaloniki, or however you call it, and then into Egypt there. Yeah, yeah, I used to been using the DAP on normal MP profile. And I'm changing my trucks weekly on this, so on a Monday it'll be a different truck when I do promods MP. And I'm out of practice with my own trailer on, and I've totally missed the slot where it is, so that's a good start, isn't it? Oh, definitely Shamail. I wouldn't call it an RS Turbo, and I'll tell you why in a minute when engine stops. Right. The reason why I say it's not a Scania RS Turbo, because it isn't the 730. This is more like the Sport or the Super Sport, well below them, because this is only a 520 V8 in this truck, and it's just joined all where we're going. So we're leaving Oslo, and I'm travelling a very long way tonight. If it stays on, travelling all the way down through most of Sweden, gets then across to Rostock in Germany, and then all the way down through Czechoslovakia, Slovakia, Hungary. Then I'm going down through Eastern Europe bits there, all the way down there to Greece, and getting the ferry all the way down to Port Said or Port Said in Egypt. Yeah, it does job though. Tried it. Come here. Does job though. There you go. I don't know if you can make it out on screen, but there's the engine badge. Leave that on till I can see, because I'm just a few seconds behind. Yes it is. It's an add-on mod that you can get with promods. It is compatible with Chucker's MP, so it costs about it costs something like about 50 pence UK money, so it isn't expensive. That's if you purchase it. You can download it for free as well.
Turn right.
From promods, so
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
nobody with me, but
Turn
quite
left.
free to join me if they like. I'm on promods too, so the roads may be pretty quiet. Not the Madhouse Promods one tonight. Yeah, if you get the Middle East add-on, it just be 2 pounds go above the normal Pro Mods ones. So and the trailer I have on, I think it's a standard insulated one. So
At the roundabout, take the second
we'll
exit.
be seeing some different areas tonight, I hope.
Exit now.
If I'd known you were going to be, I might have used the DAP, because I've got the same DAP on this profile.
Keep
I've been
left.
using this one this week on this one, so used the Volvo last night on when I wasn't streaming. Yeah, no problem, Shamil, and thank you for dropping by, and it's appreciated. There. Like it and share it out if you haven't done already for me, and I'll see if I can get some more viewers in. So although this journey says it's 2,600 miles, it's actually less land miles than that, because there's 2 ferries taken into consideration on that one as well. This one. And if anybody just joined me, I'm using CB channel 1. I'm quite willing to go on Discord if anybody would like to chat on the mic. Is this still on live, or has it flipped off live? Already flipped off live, bro. Yeah, I'll give you a tip, don't try and read and do things on another screen when you're streaming, because you've got cargo damage. But we'll get going again, and I'll fix the truck in a bit. And I'll try not to do that again. Hi there. So just crossing one of the border points now between Norway and Sweden. We're going through a few borders tonight and checkpoints and tolls and things at various stages, so you might see some more calamities, knowing me. That's fixed the truck, but I can't fix the trailer or the load by that command. That has to be done. The trailers have to be done at the workshops through head spanners. I don't know how long I'm going to be streaming for tonight, or how many jobs. It might be 1 job, it might be 2 or 3, depending. Good evening, Louise, and I'm doing fine. Just had a calamity just about less than a minute ago, when I was looking over, reading the screen, and nearly went over, but I didn't. And it's going fine. So I hope you're liking what you're seeing and sharing it out. Subscribe if you haven't done already. And I'm on promods 2. Away tonight. Left Oslo. And I'm making my way all down to Port Said, Egypt. So it's quite a long journey, this one. I want to stop for fuel, which I'll have to do before I reach destination. I'll bring the map up so show you the progress what I'm making. So you may not see much traffic tonight because I'm on the promods 2 and there was only a couple of hundred people on it. Promods 1 is alright, but it's virtually desolate in some areas and then overcrowded in around Kirkend's Quarry, Longyearbyen or Svalbard, depending which you know it as, and Iceland can be fairly busy, and all the ferry ports connecting to those countries. So I was up in Promods 1 the other night. It wasn't on stream before I got there, but I bought a garage up in Longyearbyen or Svalbard, how you know it as, and so quick travel up to that garage. I took a job out of there. Obviously with Svalbard your ferry is to and from Kirkend's anyway, there's no other links to it, and I got down to 2 frames a second because there was that many people in Kirkend's coming off the ferry and going onto it, and that didn't alter till I got well past where the quarry road goes into. So if I go up there it'll be on a quieter server on single player. Yeah, good evening Jack, how are you doing there? I'm doing not too bad myself. I've had to change for now the streaming software I was using. I was using Streamlabs. I was having a few problems since it updated, so I went and tried OBS itself, so it might be slightly different to before. But I've also knocked the quality down from the stream the other night when I had it on 1080. It was straining the computer too much, so I've had to knock it back down to 720. Yeah, I'm doing fine, Jack, doing fine. Just messing about, having usual calamities here and there. So, I'm in the, you don't know what I'm in tonight, I'm in a Scania S, next gen obviously via the dash in it, and it's got a whopping 520 horses. It's a little V8 and it's on a 4x2 chassis, and I'm towing behind me my own stock trailer, which it's an insulated one, and I've got some chicken, 17 ton of chicken meat going down to Egypt from Oslo. Currently in Sweden at the moment. Oh. If gameplays or anything tonight, I don't know where it is because it's done it last couple of times I've tried streaming after being on a while, so and suddenly you know why. So what does anybody want to know about anything at all? I'll try and answer you best I can.
Go straight on.
And I've just found out what's digging in my pocket from my trousers. A key. So I'll remove that now, so I should be getting more comfortable.
Keep left.
Yeah, well, you say I do give you a laugh now and again, I try to sometimes, but I'm a boring twat really. Big Plays was meant to be joining me tonight, but I will have to learn to concentrate on corners one instead of trying to do other things, really. But yeah, saying there, big players. He's streams on Twitch now and does publish some YouTube videos as well. He was meant to be joining me tonight, but he's had problems getting promods to actually work on MP, so I don't know why that is, so I'm going to try and sort it out, because said some of his files need updating or something, so it may pop in at some point. Yeah, if any of you are thinking about going on, if you haven't done already and use MP, going on promods, install promods as you normally would on your profile. Load it up. First load does take a while. Then go on MP, go on with that profile that you put promods on. It'll come up with the usual message about mods being disabled, but just ignore that and then just log into either the promod service, and it does take a while on your first time and things, and then you're aware, and then any time after that it's a lot quicker. But see, I have separate profiles for single player and multiplayer. I have separate single player profiles and I have two profiles for multiplayer. One I use on the like normal traditional multiplayer, then this one which I use on the promod side, so that's the best way to do it. Alright, what's your video about, Louise? If you don't mind me asking. And yes, there will be some night driving, but so you can't sleep in this game, so well, you can, but it doesn't advance the time enough. I'll have to have a look at them, Geordie, because I'm a bit behind with videos. I watched Oddball's shooting one late last night. Was it this morning I watched that? And I've been catching up on Chukajenko and Kev T and them as well. Yesterday and a bit this morning, so I'll check yours out. Don't worry about that, love. So we get to see if you look as beautiful as what you type in text, because you're never nasty. That's all you that I know of. If you would like to join a VTC, there should be a link in the description to the Road Warriors. They're a small-ish VTC. We haven't got that many drivers. There isn't that many drivers in the company, and you have to be over 16. Don't list 1,000 miles a month in ATS, 2,000 miles a month in ATS. If you only have one game, 2,000 miles, but you have to let Ray know. Oh, I will, and I'll let you know. I ain't got a webcam, so you can't see how fat and ugly I am, so I'm balding, hardly any teeth, but I manage. Or I will get a webcam one day. And to email me anything, there should be a Virgin Media email address in the description as well. You can use that to contact me. if you wish. So the miles are slowly coming down. Ah, thanks. I don't know if a while ago if I didn't post a picture of myself in pictures of on Oddball's channel, but I don't know if it will still be on there or not. So oh, thanks, Geordie. I'm sitting here head first now on that one. Alright. I think I posted it in there. So where am I getting there? I have no idea at the moment. Still in Sweden anyway.
Go straight on.
If any of you are watching and wanting to fancy joining on having a drive with me, just let me know and I'll let you know where I'm near, where we can meet up. I say, I am going down to Egypt, so I'm on promods 2 on multiplayer. A very quiet server. I have a reasonable connection as well at the moment, but hope the sorted days out more stable than what they had them last week when it was a bit unstable. Try and keep some outside while I can. So there was a quick brief look at the outside of the truck. I didn't go for the 730 engine in this one, it was just because most of the time you're just towing loads that's under 20 tons, so you don't need the bigger engines, and still quite capable of the power that this one has. So just passing the outskirts of Helsingborg now, and next city will be Malmo. We go near, and we're going getting a ferry at Gedster across to Rostock in Germany, and then from there we're travelling down to Greece, Theoski or something like that it's pronounced, and then we're getting a ferry down to Egypt, and then we're going around to Port Said to drop this 17-ton load of chicken meat off at. Now, your tip, if you're going on promods, you get
Go
far
straight
more
on.
jobs if you've got your own trailer on than rather if you're just using the normal freight market. So bear that one in mind. I found that one out the other day. I was in a city. I was offered 2 jobs on freight, so I moved a trailer. The garage in that city went and hooked it up, and then I got about 5, 6, 7 pages of jobs. So, and it's something I don't do very often, is use my own trailer on stream, so when I change trucks on a Monday, I'll change the trailer, because I have a box liner, Crone, I have a refrigerated trailer, I have a curtain sider, I have flatbeds. I haven't got a pipe log carrier yet, but I'll buy one of those when I need to. So I'll get the variety of trucks each week and stream on.
Go straight on.
MP, on promods MP. Get a variety of trailers, so and you may get a double whammy on Sunday. I may do me normal Sunday convoy for a couple of hours from my Natchy Red Spanner on the sim server, and then I may stream again in the evening when I'm on a Halloween convoy, which will be going from Seattle down to Roswell, Seattle, Washington, down to Roswell, New Mexico. And that what convoy, because Ray Sim's organising that one for Sunday. Trying to do it like, we'll try and make that one annual, so but I think this is the first one. And up to now, I think there's about 15 or 16 people taking part, but I haven't checked today to see if anybody else has actually signed up for that yet. But the link to the Road Warriors VTC, which is run by Ray Sim, should be in the description. So you don't have to be a member of the VTC to join this convoy, it's just like to know. Go on and find out information under convoys, I think it is, or something like that. Then just click on participate, so he knows what numbers and things are going to be there as well. So I'm going to try and get through these tolls without busting a barrier or crashing into the bulls like sometimes I do. So just crossing now from Sweden into Denmark, continuing our long road south. A lovely sunset here. So what you pay the toll for to go over the bridge. No, it's Sunday evening from about 7 o'clock. The Halloween one will be Sunday evening, 7 o'clock start, I think. Unless he changes his mind. Start time, so
Keep left.
some things, but should be okay. On that one. Good evening and welcome if you just joined the stream. Please do leave a like if you would like to. Subscribe to the channel and ring the bell and you get notified for when I go live or upload some more videos. My channel is devoted to ATS and ETS2. I have a few different series. I do like truck reviews, mod reviews and things like that on the channel, as well as I've got a profile running where I use an entry level truck and doing a complete profile with it, so that means eventually I end up with all the garages full of drivers and things like that. Stream
right.
convoys as well that I take part in or organise myself. The other thing is promods on MP, and I am on promods too, so if anybody would like to join me. Destination at the moment is Port Said in Egypt, which is in the Middle East add-on. I think so. If anybody's thinking about going on promods truckers MP, you need all the promods files. The trailer and company pack is not compatible with multiplayer. Yeah, cheers for dropping in, Geordie, for that. So. And hopefully I'll catch you again. I'll check some of your videos out later on. Take care of yourself and take care of your kids as well. This is all being brought to you on a bag of insert bad word ending in E computer, because specs are in the description what I'm actually using. But it does job, so I can't complain. I like my bridges in this game. Yeah, I am not using any graphics mods or anything on, because you can't with MP. The only mod that was enabled on the profile is actually promods, but because I'll put it on a profile separate to me normal multiplayer one. First time you load it, it'll come up that where it does when you have mods on a profile. That screen there where it disabled them.
Right, and
Don't worry
exit
about
right.
that. Continue to log in on promods. The first load does take a while.
Exit right.
And then each load after that is quicker, a lot quicker than the first.
Right.
So, and it is compatible with the Middle East add-on, but I don't know if you have to have the Middle East add-on as well
Right.
to work. Because I have it anyway. So if I thought is you need to promods, you'll need to generate a def file. I've left all the options at default on that one, because I don't know if it works if you alter them. Then download it like the promods files, and then although it says the Middle East for 2.41, it is compatible with this version of promods, which will need 2.42, which is the newest and current one to run it. anybody would like to join me, just let me know in chat and I can meet you somewhere on my route.
Get
Or
ready to turn right.
take a small diversion. So, just entering into Gedster now. And take
Turn right.
a ferry over to Rostock, Germany.
Recomputing. Please make a U-turn.
Now, some ferries
when
on the
possible.
ProMod side are non-collision, some aren't, so you're going to have to watch for that one, but it tells you on top of the screen if you've entered the no collision zone or not.
Rerouting.
This one is, but it's only right in the ferry. But there is the odd ones that aren't. So, not far enough forward. Too far forward. When you have and don't say that this one won't trigger. No, triggered now. Yeah, I'll catch you later, Louise. You take care. Only further, I'll bring the
Let's find a new route.
map up so we see where sort of left to go. So Rostock here, down through Germany, Czech Republic, Slovakia, then into Hungary, and down into some of the Eastern European countries like Romania and whatever down there, into Greece, and then all the way down on the ferry to Egypt, dropping off in Port Said. So take a bit of a long way around there looking at things. No. There, got to Stokes in Port Said. So it's a long journey. So
Get ready to turn left.
there we go.
Turn left.
So we'll continue our merry way on now.
Get ready to turn right.
Get out of the stupid town speed limits that it imposes on here, and
Turn right.
it's a 37 mile an hour or 60 km/h town speed limit on here, and if you're on freight, market jobs or the own trailer equivalent of them, the cargo market, it is. The maximum you'll be allowed
Keep
to do
left,
is
and then
68
turn left.
miles an hour, because that's what the server's set to, or 110 kilometers, whichever
left.
scale you're working in. And I wouldn't recommend doing World of Trucks contracts actually on ProMods, because sometimes you have difficulty when you come to drop them off. If you're F7, sometimes it can't find some things, because in ProMods there's different cities and some of them are actually rebuilt to what's in like normal SCS default map and DLC, so there's one thing to look out for. Anybody's about? Oh yeah, there isn't. So if you want to ask or know anything, just ask me chat and I'll try and answer you about yourself, about the games, about anything in general really. But I will not discuss religion or politics or things like that, so bear that one in mind.
Keep left.
And if anybody would like to know how you install promods, there is plenty of videos on the internet. Massive Power Lee has done one how to install it, and I think Skull Gamer has, as well as there'll be various other video guides on YouTube as well. Actually, how you install it and get it working. If anybody else thinking about getting promods, it's well worth the donation that you make, which is I think it's equivalent of about €1, or I know it's £100 to do it, and it's paid for via PayPal. That money goes to help the developers work on the map, improve it and expand it again and things like that. For the extra map it gives you, it's well worth the money. It's very cheap, my opinion. So but on ProMods MP, you can only run ProMods and the Middle East add-on. You can't run the Train and Cargo Pack or any other mods with it. So, and there's a couple of dedicated servers of Simmon, which is usually busy, and that is played on this nose, where that there'll be certain areas that's very crowded on the busiest servers. That I found so far: Kukens, Longyearbyen or Saddlebard, Iceland. I'm not sure about anywhere else yet because I haven't been on them Sim 1. And the usual hotspots like Cali and that usually very quiet, or they have been when I've been through on an evening, so you mind, but I'm on Sim 2, so you might not see much traffic on it because it's a very large map, and I think there's only about 200 or 300 people. In fact, I'll tell you how many is playing on this server at the moment. Just bear with me if I don't crash while doing it. At the moment there's 151 players on this server, so it is very, very quiet. So you like get freedom of the open roads to go and explore yourself, and it's normal truckers MP rules apply as well, so they haven't got a different set of standards on here to what they have on the other server. So I was saying there's Sim 1 which is busy, Sim 2 which is quiet, I think there's an American one as well, and then you've got your ordinary ones, your Sim 1, the normal MP, you've got Sim 2, you've got arcade and things like that, so you can actually do them like that.
Keep left.
If you're watching, check out each other's channels, and also can you devote some time into watching preferably some of Oddball's videos on his channel. He does the various big games and he's done a couple of singing videos as well. He really needs the watch time at the moment because can't do much content himself because he's still recovering from his accident he had. He sustained from it. So check out some of Ray Sims' content as well. Hey, there's various games and done some map installation guides and things like that. But if you check on map mods, if you like pro mods and you want even more of a map, Wombat Chucker is the man to check out. Basically, I think he's like a king of map mods now to install them and things. He's recently done over, I think last week or so, or the week before, in several parts. He did it all live, where he did a over 26,000 kilometre haul from Russian open spaces to somewhere in China, I believe that was. And it's got Discord there, so you can find out some news on map mods and get advice if you have any trouble installing them or anything like that. So he's worth checking out. I think he's in recommended things. Only recommended one is the Captain Cricksburn, which he does some good sound mods for the trucks, and he's got a work in progress going on at the moment for the Renault T, the game, but he's got sound mods for Scanias and open pipe mods for them and things like that for you to freely download and use in single player games, because obviously you can't use sound mods in multiplayer. And things like that. So if anybody has any suggestions for how I can improve these streams, just let me know, because I never get many viewers live and can't get many viewers on my videos either, so if you check out some more of my content, I'd be grateful for that as well. If you're wondering why the speed's low, it's because there's town speed limit set on maximum 60 kilometers an hour or 37 miles an hour when you're in cities, so it slows your truck down automatically. It doesn't slam the brakes on, but it speed down gradually to those speeds, and then when you come out of them, you've got cruise control on, your truck will accelerate up to the correct speed unless you come across it like this and have to take it out of cruise control. So just about got through Berlin now. So we're long haul now down to the next ferry which we'll be taking. It's definitely the promo diary, and good evening and welcome to just joining stream. To like it if you like what you're seeing, share it out on your various social media platforms, whichever ones you may use, and subscribe, so if you ring the bell and put it on all, you get notifications of when I go live or upload content. So this channel is devoted to ETS2 and European Truck Simulator 2 and American Truck Simulator, or ATS as it's more commonly known. There are videos on this channel with different tutorials how to do things in the game, within the gameplay, and so got a few truck reviews on there and things like that for both games. The Idiot's Guide profile on ATS, which basically tells you how to do just about everything, and on the 2 side I've recently published a video.
Keep right, and then turn right.
It's part of On the Grind series, but it's not a long video, there's no driving in it. It
Turn right.
explains the different options in the job markets and how they differ, and if you use the in-game trailers or if you use your own, it's all explained in there for you as well. So yeah, good evening Kevin, how are you this evening? And I trust you get notifications now, are you, when I go live or upload, because I've uploaded twice today, 2 videos, so I think I've uploaded 2 today. I'm going a long way tonight on this job. I left Oslo, 17 ton of chicken meat. I'm going all the way down to Port Said in Egypt. So I've gone through Sweden, Denmark, down through Germany. I'll be going down through some of Eastern Europe, down to Greece, then getting the ferry across to Egypt, which is part of the Middle East add-on, is Egypt. I'm using a Scania S next generation 520 V8 and it's on a 42 configuration chassis, so and I'm using a standard SCS trailer that's insulated.
Keep right.
It's a 3-axle spread with the front one liftable on the trailer. And everything in the truck or around the truck is either standard SCS or it's from the Scania Mighty Griffin tuning pack, which is available on Steam. So it's got various paint job DLCs. I've got the Mighty Griffin tuning pack, I've got the one from Mercedes, I've got the DAF tuning pack, I've got the Michelin pack and the Goodyear pack, I've got Raven as well and a Dragon one, so I've got organisations on the trucks if and when I need to. To run promods you need all the map DLCs that's currently available, so that's France, Italy, going east, Scandinavia and beyond the Baltic you need. I have no news yet when Utah's coming out for ATS or Beyond the Black Sea is coming out for ETS2. but the Utah one will be sometime next month, and I'm thinking that, like I say,
Keep
maybe
right, and then exit
towards the
right.
very end of November or sometime in December they'll be bringing it out. So,
Exit
but
right.
know roughly when they're getting near. When the 136 becomes a normal version and not in the open beta like it is at the moment, which that'll bring a few changes in the game itself. The 136 update, changing the graphics engine, the anti-aliasing in it. There's, don't know if there's any new trailers in it for ETS2, but to wait and see on that one. Things. I know there's no trailers going to be in ATS when it comes out. There's no news on new trucks yet. They rebuilt a couple of areas and they've put, don't know if they're marked on the map, but there is going to be a couple of international dealers, which may be a sign of international coming into ATS at some point in the near future. As well. Sorry I can't make these videos more interesting for you, or streams, but the way it is, and I'm still getting used to streaming as well. Talking to myself's no problem, because that's what I do a lot anyway in these streams, so. Problem, but I will have to improve my driving just a little bit. So stop bumping into things when I'm reading chat and stuff. So this we have over 1800 miles to go, but there'll be a chunk of that to come off. Well, actually go on the ferry from Greece, but that'll be a little bit yet. If you're watching and would like to join me, I've got the facilities. I'm on promods 2. It's a very, very quiet server at the moment, so that's why I haven't seen much traffic up to now. And even if we've gone on promods 1, you likely wouldn't have seen that much more traffic, because they're all congregating at certain areas on that map. So I'd say if you want to do some of Iceland, Svalbard or Longyearbyen, depending which one you know that as, or the Quarry Road at Kekens, pick a quiet server, because you have more chance of being successful than if you go on a busy one where they all congregate. There's a video the other night of the new Death Road, as it's known as. There's some arseholes are glorifying it. These do funny moments, videos, etc., so you know who they are. We find that at the moment. And I was in a tropical garage that I just bought in Longyearbyen the other day. You have to get the ferry turned from Kekens to go there. When I got to Kekens, I was down 2 frames a second. I wasn't even streaming then. And there was 180 people in Kekens. So I managed to find a rest area, pulled over somewhere near the quarry, and I went on the dev camp and I looked down, and the road was actually, there was hardly any movement at all with trucks up and down that, because it's a very narrow, steep, twisty road that. So whoever was on there was getting nowhere very fast. Actually, so that's the first other user I've seen on this server for a while. Mods 1, I found a couple of evenings on promods 1. Of course, to go through Calais. Now, you normally tell how busy the other road is by how many trucks are congregating in Calais, and I think the most I've seen in Calais on promods 1 is 12 in Calais. So I'm not saying it would be 100% safe to do the C&D road on that server, but it'd be a lot easier than on Sim 1. Normal. We must be down to... Yep, we're in the outskirts of Prague at the moment.
At the roundabout, take the third exit. Exit now.
Town speed limits. The profile I'm actually using, I cloned my normal
Keep
multiplayer
right,
profile and then
right.
added promods to this profile. So if you're normal,
Turn right.
you may see exactly the same trucks across both profiles, and that's why at the moment. And I don't stream all the jobs I do on promods MP, but I do try and I will try and change my truck on a Monday, so I use a different one each week.
Keep right, and then
So
turn right.
try and use a different trailer as well. So I have
Turn
3
right.
box trailers and they all look very similar to one another. I have this one which is insulated. I have a chrome one. I have a reefer. I have a box liner. I have a flatbed. I haven't bought a log or pipe carrier one yet, but I may do. And if any more become available in updates or DLCs, I may buy them. Now, I didn't know this till I was buying this trailer the other day, that you can actually, on MP, buy the caravan that's ownable. Yes, you know, one of them horrible things that the idiots in cars like to use.
Keep right.
The most I've seen on ProMods 1, out of 6,000 slots on it for players. I've never seen a queue on there. The most I've seen on there is 4,000, so it is quite busy, but not as busy as where it could be for now. Put the big lights on. Kevin, are you still there? Or is it Nikki? That's my chat stopped working. should have enough power to get up the hill, and then I've got to change down because it's dropping straight down the other side here, so let the torque of the engine do the work. Here. I've got very light customization on the trailer. I've changed the wheels and the tyres on it, and I put the double lights on it, mud flaps at the back, but apart from that it's pretty stock. Apart from the paint job, which that's nearest I can get to the VTC skin that I'm currently in. And how much diesel have I got left? 215. So okay for fuel, so I'll get some a bit further down. And when I stop next, I'll bring the map back up so see what route I have left. We're in the Czech Republic, so entered either Slovakia or Hungary. Way down. Just get near because there's a Poland sign there. The city that's in Poland, Wrocław. Truck's still a feature for now. The Volvo FH16 Classic. Man TGX Euro 6. I have a Renault T. I have a Mercedes Actros. I don't know if it'll be the new one or the old one I use so far, because I have one of each. The XF105 I have. And an Iveco Highway. I know I own an XF106 or just a new one, but I've been using that one on single player. On a more normal traditional multiplayer. I use that truck on a lot, so that I saw a bit of variety
Keep
on
right,
these.
and then turn right. Turn right.
Some of the trucks have been used before, but none of them have more than about 16,000 miles on them.
And then turn right.
So this one was a brand new truck, and the highway is a new truck as well when I used them. The garages I own on this profile are all the ones on the default map because it's a clone profile. I have an additional garage in Wexford. I think I have either Belfast or Dublin. I have a garage. I have one in Saddlebard as well. How long have you been? That's it for now. Buy them as and when I see fit. Should make the next fuel station. We're more than enough because still have 300 and something miles of range estimated left, so I'm on realistic fuel consumption, realistic air brakes. The fines are switched off, and the pursuit simulator is switched off as well because you don't get fatigued on multiplayer, so you don't really need it switched on. The job market is far more expansive if you do own your own trailer. You get offered more jobs with your own trailer than what you do just taking them off the normal freight market, or I found that anyway. Some people made it different, and this profile's on at level I think about 123 or 24, somewhere in about that area, what level I'm on. But it's a straight profile list. There's been no money chaser out on this profile at any time. I don't have employed drivers, so that's why my money's maybe low considering what level I'm on. I've replaced all the trucks recently because I play multiplayer a lot and kept getting trolled and things, so I give up, got disheartened with it. Sold all the trucks I had at the time, and that, but I kept the profile open so that when I want to start playing multiplayer again, obviously I had to buy new trucks for it. And as there's new trucks in the game, I'll buy one of those and run it around as well. So started this truck, I think, I don't know if it was Sunday or Monday I bought this truck. It's got nearly 9,000 miles on it now, so, and this one is actually a replacement one for a 730 Scania, which got 100% damage, and I couldn't do the Y/fix at the time because I didn't have a trailer on when it was my own fault. I sneezed and over something and I totaled the truck. Price of the repair thing, I'd see configure another Scania, and this one worked out a little bit cheaper than getting the other one fixed, hence it's a smaller engine and on small chassis, but I think I saved about 20 or 30,000 euro doing it that way, so it's what bear in mind. Is if you total the truck and you can't Y/fix for any reason, it's sometimes better to actually check the price of what a new one would cost you as against fixing your own. But I'll put that tip in another video or when there's more people watching. So when I do this, it'll give me a chance to show you what some of the extra areas what promods actually gives you as well, as against the standard map and DLCs. Actually go. Thing on this, because you have to go on a separate screen so it tells you what your cruise control is set at. So we're just crossing from the Czech Republic into Hungary, I believe that is. Coming out of Slovakia. Bring it down a little bit. Passing through quite a few wild countries and border crossings and tolls and things, so I'm gonna maybe stop at the next fuel stop, which is a little bit away yet, but we'll well and truly make it. That's still online. Yeah, it is. Still have 200 and something miles left of range, so with a 4x2, as your tank size is bigger, the fuel warning actually comes on when you have a lot more miles left than say it would if you're driving a 6x4 or 624 or whatever. I haven't really dabbled in the big chassis that's available on some of the Scanias, Volvos and Mercedes and that. But if you run an IV core on a 6x4 chassis, especially Australia's or the MAN Euro 6 on a 6x4, you haven't got very much fuel left at all when your fuel light comes on, so they only have about a 400 litre tank, so you have to watch your fuel gauge on those. what promods map actually do. It rebuilds some of the default countries that's in it, adds more cities, or rebuilds some of the road networks and cities within them. So it gives you Ireland and Northern Ireland. You've got Channel Islands, you've got Spain, Iceland, Svalbard, some of Eastern Europe in. You get more areas of Norway, Sweden, Russia, and things like that. So it does greatly expand the base map. So I had 80.8 when before I put promods on this profile, and I've just missed the fuel stop, but we should make it to another one. If not, I'll demonstrate emergency fueling for you. But if it looks like we're not going to make it, I'll have to divert to a fuel station. I admit I've got a slight bit of damage on the cargo, so won't get the full amount what I'm due for doing this job, but I know there's one coming up before we run out, but
Go straight on.
still have 1,457. As I said, there is some to come off that when we get the ferry from the bottom of Greece over to Egypt. And I think it's the same town as what the ferry docks in, actually where we're dropping off, so and this will be the only job I do tonight, so that'll stream anyway. But I wouldn't advise anybody, unless you know what your truck will actually do, to play fuel like bingo, because the Iveco highway, you've just got your fuel gauge. It tells you your instant and your average, but it doesn't tell you actually how much range you have left in your tank, so a sign of life. I haven't seen much of the traffic up to now tonight, so the last check there was 151 players on this server, so wasn't expecting to see a lot. Well, if I put the clutch in when it's changing gear, wouldn't it? So we're still in Hungary at the moment, so
Go straight on.
we'll be going soon into a promods only area. I would think. So I'll be pulling into this fuel station that's coming up, definitely pulling into this one. Don't want to play feel like bingo anymore. Right about so many litres left. Pull onto one of these parking bays here and I'll bring the map up so you see where I am at the moment and where we're going to. So just wait for this kicking in. Loading the map up here. So go down. So we're there at the moment between Budapest and Szeged. So still have to go down there. Some border crossings, plenty of tolls we'll be going through. Down there, Greece, there. Another border crossing there. Into Thessaloniki or somewhere like that. Now we're getting the ferry all the way down to Port Said, which is actually Egypt, which this is part of the Middle East add-on. So this from Tripoli down to there is Middle East add-on. That's in promods. That's Cyprus down there, and as you get all this area here, which is promods up here. So there's plenty of additional cities in Poland there. That's obviously a Baltic region, and then you get some areas of Finland up here. Actually, territory of Norway. That's Norway as well. That's a bit more Russia, getting promods. And you get in Sweden to there. You get more cities in like Trondheim. That's a nice run up to there. Okay, there's Lillehammer, Hamar, there's Bremen. That's Norway. And you get a few more cities in Denmark, and there's obviously additional cities in Poland, in Germany, Holland and Belgium. There's some more. Basel, that isn't in the default map. There, Italy is basically the default Italy. That's Sardinia. That's where Corsica will be in the 1.36 update as a free add-on if you've got Vive France, and then you get Spain here extra. Then you get some cities in Ireland, Northern Ireland, Isle of Man. Down here you've got cities in like Channel Islands there, and you get additional cities in the UK and rebuilt London there. So categories additional: Folkestone is Croydon, Portsmouth. You get like Fishguard, Port Madog, Holyhead there. Forgotten the name of that place, but it's quite crossing. So I actually get Hull as a little city there. Hawes, extras in Scotland like Dumfries, Stranraer, Carrion, Perth, Inverness, Auburn, Port William, Broadford, Portree, Stornoway, which like on an island there. Ullapool, Thurso, Wick, Fraserburgh, Malt Islands of Scotland, Perth, even Kirkwall, Faroe Islands there, which are a territory of Denmark, by the way. Then you got Iceland there. There's nothing above that one, and then right top of the map there's Longyearbyen there, which is actually some quite narrow, challenging roads in Longyearbyen itself. So that is the basic pro mods. What you're getting, how much it expands the basic map there. So as I say, there's a lot of yellow on this and a lot of grey because it's a copy of my normal multiplayer profile I'm using on this. So I say, when I started this at about 80.8%, then it went down to about 34 once I put pro mods on it. So it tells you how much extra rows there is. Oh, I forgot to mention there's some Swedish islands there as well. Missed them. Like don't know if that's Sweden or Finland or somewhere like that. There's another like Mariaben, and then got plenty of areas to explore. So get back underway now if I haven't been kicked off server. No, I haven't. There's no other players around me, so I will just speeding. Carry on again and look at how careless lit up and decorated outside. That's only short burst because I'm no good at driving on that camera normally. So, showing you the journey there, and a bit of the pro mods map and the pro mods map, and how it expands the game out. Normal. And there's been pro mod servers on MP for about a week now. Basically two lots of servers on MP. There's pro mods dedicated servers, and then there's the servers what there's all has been like for just the normal map, whatever DLCs you have. So you're not forced to use promods. I've come on server 2 tonight because it's normally very quiet. Go on promods 1, you do get certain areas that's congested, and there's normally a better standard of driving on the quieter servers as well. Right, cam view. Number 6 cam at the moment. Got the speakers off, I don't need them on. So just coming up to a border crossing now. Border checkpoint.
Keep left.
Which some of them is very much like the same as the ones they use going into Russia or Kaliningrad on the normal map. Same procedure. You pull up to them, stop, and then you wait. And check your documents. And it's the same in the other side. I think there's one at the other side of this one. It's a long time since I've been down here on promods. Any profile, so. Obviously there's more 56 limit countries, or 90km/h speed limit countries in the map, but I've forgotten exactly which ones they are on the pro mod, so I'll look for a lane that hasn't got a red X on it, because you can't go through them, and then obviously get your auto pass lanes as well. You don't physically have to stop at, just slow well down so you don't clatter the barrier. I'll just continue on to the next ones, and then the next ones, and then the next ones. still come quite often sometimes on these roads, so no, these are like some of them around Bologna that you can just go through unless you're going off the road, because countries that normally use the toll roads, the vehicles don't have to pay like an excise duty or taxes. It's known in England, so they fund the roads and things that way through toll roads. In England, haven't got that many toll roads yet, but knowing things in this country that may change one day. So, but I won't get onto politics about what I think about them. Just sort of pretty obvious. Cars got more economical, vehicles got more economical, so they just slap more tax on fuel. Like cigarettes, about 80-something% of them goes to the government. You buy cigarettes and their own tobacco or anything like that in England. But that's straining into politics, and I don't do them on this channel. So it's just a long boring drive down now, I'm afraid. No one's putting anything in chat I'm not to talk about, so and there's bugger all people watching at the moment, so it's not only the very right hand side lanes down here I found up to now are auto pass, so the tolls are not excessive like some of them are in France and Italy on these roads, so but that one's 25 and euro. Travel a good distance like between them. So
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
so we've got another like
Keep left.
bloody donut turn here.
Keep right, and then turn
They're
right.
actually easier to come up than what they are to go down,
Turn
believe
right.
it or not. But if you know nothing, just take them steady, you can normally get down them without tipping or breaking the barriers.
Keep left.
Some people will come down there, break bloody barriers, get stuck, and it takes them ages to get free. Just slow down a little bit, you can normally get down them okay, no bother. The old adage. To go faster, sometimes you need to go slower. And you try coming down them at high speed and see how long it takes you, and then try coming down them like I did at the moderate Not fast, but not slow. I'll come straight down, no clashing barriers. If you come down them too quick, you clash the barriers and hold yourself up. But some people don't want to learn that method. And I found out by experience about that, so just continue on and wind our way down, get to Greece, so we wind our way down to Greece, and then we'll get a ferry, pardon me, which is a few hundred miles, is the ferry, good few hundred miles, so I have the bleep set to come on when it goes over 59 miles an hour, which means it's getting near the rail miles limit on truck books. If you go over 61 or 62, I believe it is, then that's classed as race miles. But I like getting as many rail miles as I can, because if you just go over it once, the full journey counts as race miles. At my far right lane, in this country anyway. Not all countries have pass-through lanes like this. So thought there would be more people watching than one. But it's Friday night and everybody might be busy. Pretty much could possibly do maybe Halloween stuff and what have you, being the weekend before that. We're out getting drunk because they've been busy at work all week or whatever, or watching other streamers.
Keep left.
But some of them's getting like watching paint dry because they're very repetitive. Mind you, I'm like that, so I never ask for donations. I don't expect anything, anybody, but if you want to contact me via email, you are more than welcome. There's an email contact address for me in the description. That's ets21.35 at virginmedia.com. Thanks to their brilliant internet, I'm able to bring this content live to you at the moment. I'll knock them big lights off because it's not as dark as what it was on the road, so Sun will be coming up fairly soon, I think. I've been going for nearly 2 hours. Still haven't done one job yet. Just give you a brief look down both sides of the truck there, so stay here and heading our way down. And a week on Monday, remember to wait, the Sunday morning actually, at 11 o'clock. I hope you remember who's watching this side of stream or video, to just honour the lost in the conflict that this country's been involved in by observing the minute silence at 11 AM. Oh, life, I haven't seen any of that for a while. Yeah, good evening, IRT, and how are you this evening? Have you just joined or have you been watching a while? Very quiet in stream. I haven't had many people watching, but apart from that, things are going well with me. I'm just making my way down through Greece now. I think I'm in. Down to the ferry port, and then I'm going to go to Port Said in Egypt, which is part of the Middle East add-on. Big would have joined me, but he's having trouble getting promods to work. Paris isn't a bad city actually to go in. It's like some others though, it's well spread out, especially if you get a drop off one side and things, and then well, it's like Oslo really. If you drop off on one side, your next job's at the other side, you have a good business, go and pick them up. So I know you haven't got promods, have you? So I'm on promods tone, there ain't many players at all about, so very quiet. Actually, so yeah, when you get all the map DLCs, promods will give you hours and hours of work once you get it working. Do it multiplayer or single player. Promods, you can actually download it for free. If you download the files individually, or if you download them all in one go, it's, I don't know where you are for what currency you're in, but it works out, it's €1. Oh, that works out about 80 or 90 something pence. And then you have an additional €0.5 or 40 something pence for the Middle East add-on. Yeah, each time the game updates, promods becomes incompatible for a while, for a bit. Then when they release a new version, you just pay another £1. Wait, whatever it is. I've got, and that is tight if you ever go on that bit. Yeah, each time the game updates, promods updates a little bit after, and you have to pay the same again to download it, so it's under £1 for the main promods. Middle East add-on is under 50p, and if you're using it on single play you can get a trailer and cargo pack as well. That's only about 50p. So it is a bargain, but if you're using it on multiplayer, the trailer and cargo pack isn't compatible. But you'll have to see, because there's a few different files in that one. Promods isn't on Steam, it's promods.net. Get it from, but you need all the map DLCs to run it. Go onto the site, you obviously register an account, which is free. Then you go on to download and make sure that you generate a def file for it. Done that, you can just click on go to step 2, and then there's a lot of different options for the free download or the other one, and you'll be paying for it via PayPal. Wait. When they're in a sale, get them, or you can normally get a little bit of discount. Wait till they're in a sale and you can buy a map booster pack a lot cheaper than paying for each one individually. For them, so
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
yeah, if you get the DLCs, then you'll be able to come up to Norway and Sweden and Baltic and things with us, and France and Italy. I would think there may be a sale coming up soon, but I don't know when. With the big new DLCs coming out. They're normally before Christmas, actually. If you go onto Steam, search them out, and then you can add them to your wish list, and then then you should get an email back off them actually when they are on sale. If you need any help with promods, I can give you some. There's plenty of other people out there with promods as well, for the install orders and things.
Keep right, and then turn right.
There's about 6 or 7 files altogether for normal promods,
Turn
so
right.
but load order isn't complicated actually. Middle East is 2 files. Trailer and cargo pack's the trickiest one of the lot because you don't use all the files you download. 2 different options really for that. So, well, that'll be a while we pause. So where we are, into Greece there, today, and then we're going into the Middle East add-on, which is this bit here. This is on Promod, Cyprus. Then you get like more Eastern Europe and things like that there. Go up, there's additional cities you get in Poland. Up here, that's beyond the Baltic area there. You get like a lot more northern Finland and things, and northern Norway here. A few more Russian places there. You get an island longer here being a Savalbard up there. To zoom it in. See that road there? That's the infamous quarry road for Kent. Yeah, that way up there, come across here, wherever it's gone. That's Iceland there. Iceland as well on promods. Faroe Islands. There's a lot more, a few more additional places in the UK, and you get Ireland and a bit Northern Ireland as well. Places in Wales. Rebuilt London's totally different. You get more cities in Sweden, Denmark, some islands as well, Sweden. You get additional places in Germany, Poland, Austria, down here, like former Yugoslavia, there, that bit. Italy's more or less same as standard game, and you get Spain as well, and there's additional rebuilt cities and things in France. The Channel Islands, the Isle of Man, it's the little islands of Scotland here and here, said Faroe Islands, and that's what promods gives you. If you're not forced to get the maps off Steam, you can use some of the key sites to get them cheaper.
Exit right.
Because you'll need going east, Scandinavia, Italia, one, Vive la France, and beyond the Baltic. Some of them will be dirt cheap, some of them won't be, so you can spend hours on it, even in single player pro mods. And then if you see what combinations Wombat comes out with the maps, because he adds even more maps onto it, like YKRS Turkey, Romania Extended, and places like that. He has EAA map on his, which is like a big map of like South America, Brazil, and places like that. Don't know if he's got one with China in, and then he's got one that global, where that is the global one, so it'll have Australia in it, some islands somewhere else, and that's just an open spaces Rust map, Southern region Great Steppe, and all of that. So once you get pro mods, you can go even bigger global maps if you download and install them as per his instructions. But if you go onto any of Wombat's recent videos, there's a Discord link on them. If you join his Discord, there's links to different maps and help forums and what have you within his Discord, so it's a good place to get them from. This one hasn't got a faster one, so I'm gonna have to stop. And these tolls are a bit narrow, so if you are going to do pro mods on MP at any point, get your own trailer, because you get more jobs offered than just going in the freight market. Externals don't work very well on pro mods, so but when you on normal MP like we were yesterday, if you get a World of Trucks account, then you'll get some of the same jobs we were offered.
Keep left.
Indeed. Yeah, well, it's up to you if you use a trailer, or if you're on normal MP, use external contracts. Alright, speed's limited on them, but you greater range of cargoes.
Keep left.
Oh yes, I can tip a trailer. Yes, you can teleport trailers actually. Do you mean between garages? I can teleport to any garage I own and still have this trailer on. But you can't teleport as in move it with the dev console because that's disabled on multiplayer. Yeah, you can between garages. Just go into your trailer manager and just click on relocate and then it'll bring up a list of the garage. Should give you a list of the garages what you're on or a map with them on, and you just click on that garage and it moves your trailer to that garage, same as you can do with the trucks. So, if you're driving a Renault based out of Dusseldorf, you want to base yourself out of, say, Glasgow in a DAF, you would relocate yourself to Glasgow into the slot where that truck is, and that puts you automatically in the truck. Yeah, like I have tonight, because I was, I think, in Austria somewhere, so I just relocated myself to garage in, and this truck, the garage in Oslo, and I moved trailer up to Oslo, and took it from there. Yeah, well, if you have your trailer attached, I think it automatically goes with you if you quick travel. When I've dropped this off, I'll try and show you how you're doing on things. Ignore the mileage left at the bottom there, because there's a great chunk of that for ferry. Right. Does take skill to do it, but it's not complicated. This still got a bit to go. When I get to Theo, whatever it is, down here, the journey won't be very long after that, because I'm dropping off in the same city that the ferry stops at after that, so and I'll put myself into one of my other trucks. No, it doesn't matter what size your garage is, because it's unlimited. You can have an unlimited amount of trailers at one garage. So you could have 50 trailers at one garage if you wanted to. But you can only have what trucks the slot's available for.
Keep right, and then turn right.
So
Turn right.
and these like the you want to cross the Russian ones yet. Bring map up again. Yeah, I haven't got that long to go, so basically when I get to there, the journey's nearly end. Because there's Port Said there where the ferry docks, and dropping a couple of mile away from the ferry dock, so Only Dusseldorf. Right. Ah, right. There's a way around that. Go into your trailer manager
Keep
and
right,
dismiss your
and then
trailer.
exit right.
That'll put it back to the
Exit
garage
right.
where it's based at.
Keep left.
And then you go into the trailer manager. Once you've dismissed it, then relocate it to Aberdeen. Then you either teleport yourself up to Aberdeen, then go back to trailer manager, click use, and it'll either attach it for you or it'll be around the corner at your garage. But I'll show you that when I've dropped this job off. Won't be long. About another less than 100 mile, I think. Yeah, it is. Down here now, and I'll show you. If you can wait around about another 10 minutes, quarter of an hour, I'll show you. I'll do it for you, this profile. Yeah, it warns me if I go over 59 miles an hour, because that's still very few miles an hour under truck book's limit before it counts as race miles. That's what that little bleep is. Was doing like 60, and I think it's about 61 or 62, I believe. We're getting near the ferry port.
Keep left.
Put bigger map on so I can tell where I'm going. Probably make us a park in this, because so
Keep right.
yeah, it's 68
At the roundabout. take the
normally,
first
but you
exit.
can sometimes squeeze out one more
Exit now.
out of them downhill if you haven't got retarder and automatic like I
Turn
have.
left.
But I haven't altered this at all.
Finding a new route.
I'll let him go in front.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So where I'm going. If it doesn't freeze and lock up.
Okay, let's find a new route. Never mind. I'll find a new route. Finding a new route.
I was a bit out when I said a couple of miles. It's less than a mile actually. Have to go.
Keep left and then
Ferry.
turn left. Turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
I'll just unlock. Right. So. Right. In Port Said now. I'll just. Travel to Aberdeen. And when it goes through. Oh, thank you. Did you watch the silent one or you? Because the heavy all one was silent. I forgot to put it on. It was. So does take a while on promods sometimes to. So it's sitting there, porting myself to Aberdeen, and trailer's come with me. It's there, but I have to hook it on. So. So that's how you do it, you took the trailer. I've got no air. Which sometimes happens when you teleport. Oh, we have got a bit of movement. So, this is the exact trailer I had with me because I have no trailers based at Aberdeen. So I just have to basically find out where it's put it. And then up back onto it like that. And that's truck and trailer transport. Now, stock standard insulated trailer that, so manage here. Insulated trailer which I've just attached back on. Another one. Still based in Oslo, but it's travelled with me, right? So that's, I think if you look, it's either or it could be round the corner at the garage, depending on what size one you have and what have you. But that's how you do truck and trailer. So if I just want to send this one back to wherever it come from, I click on dismiss, and that will send the trailer back to Oslo. So say I want to bring me floor with container pins to use it from Aberdeen. I select which one I want there, click on relocate, click on Aberdeen, and Aberdeen, and then just click on use, and that should have attached it to the truck automatically. If not, you'll have to go garage and hook on. If you look outside now, that's the floor with container pins. The other one's gone back to Oslo. And see how you relocate yourself to another garage in another truck. I'll show you that one as well. So click on driver manager. I've only got one driver, so I'll show you there. Relocate again, and then all these ones that are orange I own, so I could locate myself back into here. Oh, it's Oberhausen, but it's actually Dusseldorf, that in another name. So if I want to take my Renault T, just relocate myself into it. That doesn't move the trailer, but that'll put you in your other truck, and then you just transfer your truck down. So your trailer down the garage where you are, then you go back into trailer manager, and I don't know if I've got any at Dusseldorf. I haven't. So I'll relocate that one to Dusseldorf. No, I don't want to store it in Cologne. Dusseldorf, there. And then once you move that, click on use in there, and it should now go back outside. And I haven't changed the wheels back from the pink ribbon event yet, so that's why they're still pink. And that, bring the map up here. So that we are in Dusseldorf, seen there. We've got our insulated trailer on which we moved to Dusseldorf. Yeah, it'll be the silent one with the Renault T380 39 ton all. And that's how you do it. Yeah. If you relocate yourself to another garage, just relocate. I'll show you relocating trucks the same as yourself and trailer. We're a truck manager here, and I know I've got one more slot in Dusseldorf, so I'll relocate that. That's in Manchester at the moment, so if I click on relocate there, truck garage where you want it to go, and click on an empty slot, and that's now at Dusseldorf. So you can relocate yourself, you relocate trailers, you can relocate trucks. So don't know where your garages are. Say for example you've got Felix store, you've got a Renault there, and you want to drive it out of Aberdeen, you'd relocate yourself, then the empty slot at Aberdeen, then relocate your truck into the one where your picture is, and that will put you automatically in the truck and trailer, and then just do what I've done there with the trailer, and that's it. That's about as simple as I can put it, but you're actually IRT. So I can't quick travel back to Portside because I don't have a garage, so next check out will be from Dusseldorf, I would think. So, but yeah, Scania S. Yeah, that one is based at Aberdeen. So just I'll relocate myself back Aberdeen into that truck and please select available slot to continue. Well, I want to relocate. Oh, right. I've done it wrong. It's driver manager. Right, so click on relocate. I already have myself driving Aberdeen. Click on that and watch where I am. Now, that's what truck you're in, what comes up there, and if you drive, there. Yeah, it's not complicated to do. There's sometimes more than one stage. So that's put me back in the Scania, which I was driving before, and that. The truck was based out of Aberdeen, so that's where it and if you've got more than one truck, whichever garage it's based in, that's where it goes back to if you relook, and then you just relocate yourself to another garage or another truck. So, yeah. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna end it there for now, and we say 10-10 for now. Stay safe on them roads. Goodbye till next time, which will probably be, unless I stream tomorrow, it'll be an ATS stream on Sunday afternoon. So goodbye for now.